Okay, thanks for joining us. This is the last installment for the article that we're analyzing here on MSNBC and about loan modifications. It's pretty enlightening if you're thinking about doing it yourself and need a loan modification. Take a look at this and the other videos that have been done. But basically, we've been talking about B of A, which is the largest company, so they're not being picked on, although because it is typical of all the lenders, but it gives you some idea on what really is going on. And we're going to run through this fairly quickly. So, if you want to watch the other videos, that's fine. But they're taking a tremendous amount of calls every day, 100,000 for the number of employees that they've got. The employees have basically a time limit to talk to you of 4 minutes. And in that 4 minutes, they've been trained to, deny you very nicely, but get you off the phone and move on. So they've got 1 million eligible people. They've only done 14% of that, and they've got 12 different call centers. To me, that means that you've got 12 different places that you've got to try and track your file down, and it doesn't mean that once you've located it that it's not going to transfer to somewhere else. And it's no wonder that they've got so many lost documents, and they have you resend the files time and time again. And they say they've helped people. And one of the things that you've got to watch out for is the forbearance agreement. In this situation, kind of a little side note here, but a forbearance agreement will raise your payment. So if you are considering one, get talk to somebody who knows about it. But some of you have already found out. One of the executives, Mr. Durham here from B of A, says that it's not an entitlement. People all the time, I get this all the time. People think that they're entitled to a loan modification. Many times they wonder why, and what we do to help them. Why pay a modification company when they can go for free? Well, hopefully you're learning the reasons why you would need some professional help. Here's another executive from B of A. He says that the industry and the government's made it sound too simple. And this is coming from their own mouths. It's not a simple process. There's different complexities. The government, to some degree, is still denying, problems. They insist that they're on track, but they keep changing the rules. They targeted over 4 million homes that need modified. And out of those 4 million, it's pretty tragic, but out of those 4 million, only 1,700 have actually completed a loan modification out of the 4 million. Tragic. And then finally, Assistant Secretary, Treasury Secretary Michael Barr does admit that it's not enough. Okay, so, but are they correcting things? Not necessarily. This is a good old boy situation where you've got the bank and the government's paying the bank. And B of A's situation has been $45 billion, and and they've helped 1,700 people nationwide with all the lenders. Come on, all the lenders are having the same kind of problems that we've talked about with B of A. And we go into more detail on the other videos about that. But it's no wonder that the homeowners are tense and exasperated and looking for help. And this is from the words of B of A. And they know that. But, they're exasperated because they've been laid off, divorced, medical. They need help taking care of their loans. And, the poor homeowner gets the runaround from B of A, because let's go ahead and slide this over a little bit. They're all tense because they've got 12 different call centers that they've got to find their file. Okay, they're tense because they've lost their documents for the 12th time. They're exasperated because it's not an entitlement. Okay, so they have to prove their situation to the lenders. I mean, I can go on and on and on, but there's good reasons why these homeowners are like that. And Mr. Hicks is an example that they showed us, and he's been trying to get a loan modification since spring. He's lost his situation, his documents many times, and the only reason he got help is because he got the press to help him out, or he'd still be in that same situation. So if you do not want to go through these, this is stressful. If you don't want to go through this by yourself, there are professionals that can help you. We are one of those companies. We're called US Loan Modifier. You can find us at www.usloanmodifier.com. You can read our blog at www.usloanmodifier.com/blog. We pre-qualify everybody before to see if you even qualify before we decide to move forward and place you with an attorney, a law firm. That's what we do. We don't do modifications ourselves. We place you with a company that has a track record of performance. So it takes the risk and the gamble out. If you're interested, we'd love to talk with you. Check us out and give us a call at your convenience. Thanks a lot, and good luck with your loan modification. Bye-bye.